What's up, YouTube? We are on that rise and grind. I just worked a 12-hour shift last night, got 3.5 hours of sleep, went and watched my son play basketball, and now I am headed back to go to work again. So I just wanted to talk about and relate it to basketball, doing the right things. So my son just had their last game of the season. They ended up losing, but the score was 26-20, so they didn't lose by much, and everybody was doing all the right things. So there was help defense. Now, these kids are young, so they're gonna constantly make mistakes, right? My son's 9, all the kids are around that age. So it's not like they're professional, they're gonna make mistakes, but they were doing the right things. They were getting rebounds, they were helping on defense, they were making good passes. So, and they've come a long ways. It was the last game of the season. Each player has come a very long ways in this season from where they began. So the point is, they were doing the right things and they still lost, right? And that's gonna happen. And I think some of us expect that if we're doing the right things, that we should be winning nonstop, constantly, and that's just not the case. And then what's worse than that is when, because we're losing, we stop doing the right things. So I know I've done that many times where I'm doing all the right things, it feels like, but I just keep losing, and it's not a great feeling, and it's understandable why you would stop doing the things that are leading you to losses. But it's not that you're doing the wrong things, you're doing the right things, you're just not getting the win. And if you stop doing the right things, you're gonna end up losing for sure, right? So if the team went out there and stopped doing the right things, the score would have been 26-10, right? Instead of 26-20. They lost by 6. They could have lost by a lot more if they would have stopped doing the right things. But they were doing the right things all game long and still lost. And that's gonna happen. So focus on doing the right things. And if you're taking losses, don't stop doing the right things. The more you do them, the better you're gonna get. You're gonna find something where you went wrong. You're gonna learn something that's gonna help you do it better next time, right? So I've experienced this in business. You know, I've started a couple small businesses. One of my first ones was a small organic farm, and I felt like I was doing all the right things. I even hired somebody to help me, and it got to the point where I was out of money and out of time to make anything right. And ultimately I had to let go of the guy that I had hired to help me out, and it was tough. It was a bad feeling. You know, he was kind of counting on that job all summer long, and I couldn't provide that to him, and it was a bit of a bummer, and it set me back quite a bit. And because of it, I stopped doing the right things, because it led to a loss, and nobody likes losing, so I just stopped doing the things that led to losses. But the truth is, I was doing the right things. I just hadn't got the win that I needed to feel like those were the right things. So again, just a quick little rant. I wanted to relate it to basketball. But you got to do the right things. And even if it feels like you're taking loss after loss, certainly evaluate what it is you're doing. And maybe you need to change some of the things you're doing, but it could just be the case that you just need to keep doing the right things until you get better, until you get the wins. So that's my little rant. Hope it is helpful to somebody or someone. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Grind. We'll see ya.